I'm a backend developer at Neoskop, a small agency in Germany, and yeah, I will tell you all about Paperboy, what it is, and why you might want to consider using it on your next Magnolia headless project. And yeah, in the web, obviously, to all of us, speed matters a lot, and we all strive for fast solutions, fast websites. But during a recent project, we really faced a serious challenge concerning scalability, because we relaunched the website for Germany's largest lottery, which is called lotto.de. And during peak times, they have around thousands of requests per second and around a gigabit of outbound traffic per second. So we really started thinking about using another architecture than the usual Magnolia setup, and ultimately decided to go with the Jamstack, which you probably have heard about. And the Jamstack is really simple concept, actually, which isn't all that new. It's just on the client side, all logic is handled by JavaScript, and all server-side logic is exposed via APIs and abstracted. And the markup is being pre-built on the server and is not generated during a request and response cycle. But on the other hand, obviously the editor matters as well, not only speed, and our customers demand a powerful content management system that's also extensible and has a beautiful user experience. So Magnolia was our obvious choice in this setup. But the question remains how to bring about the both of best worlds, the Jamstack along with Magnolia. And this is where Paperboy comes in. And this is a tool set we wrote which yeah, makes you utilize both. And this is the setup we are trying to achieve. On the left-hand side, you can see there's a scalable front end here. On the right-hand side, you have your usual two-instance Magnolia setup. And the challenge is that a content change in the Magnolia needs to trigger a rebuild of the front end, because remember, the front end is being pre-built. So what we do is we install a Magnolia plugin into both instances, and these plugins, or this module, listens for changes in the workspaces, and whenever a change is happening, it informs a push service, which in turn sends out a message to an AMQP compatible queue. And on the front end side, we have a client-side library which registers with a queue and and listens for changes. And whenever it receives a message, it will trigger. It will first contact the Magnolia instances using the delivery endpoints released with Magnolia 5.6, and fetch all the JSON information and actually transpose it and make the usage of assets a lot easier and download them automatically, and will then in turn inform the front end and execute an arbitrary command that will trigger the actual rebuild of the front end. So this is the setup in a nutshell that we used for the customer, which really made us scale to 10,000s of requests per second. But to go even a step further, we were thinking like, can we even outsource the front-end service? Do we really need the queue, the push service, Paperboy, and do we have to really host the infrastructure for the front-end itself? And since the Magnolia module doesn't know of the queue of the client-side library, it only talks to a webhook, we can actually use an arbitrary content delivery network already. And for a current customer, we chose to use Netlify, yeah, which just allows us to scale even further. And if you want to try this module out, you can, because it's already open source and available. You can check out our GitHub pages. It's on npmjs.com, and our Magnolia module is on bintray.com. And we will add an example very soon, which will outline how to use Netlify along with Magnolia. And yeah, just give it a try. If you have questions, ask them now, or catch me or Matthias, who's sitting in the second row, later. Thanks.